Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix it.
Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Carolina Panthers and the Washington Commanders. Lucky week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Buffalo 18, 5 years.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. Makes a cut to the right sideline. To the house, touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Here's the handoff. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
Here we go. Ready.
Another carry forward. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Goes to the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Daniels on 1st down. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Here we go. Ready.
He gets it right back to McLaurin. Across the 20, continuing to work. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Ready, ready. Panthers, Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Daniels throwing on third. This one's caught. He has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offensive line fast.
Terry McLaurin. An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Fourth down, here's Daniels. They connect for the first. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish up their opening drive. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Second down pass play coming. Completes this one to Kraft. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Pass play coming here. Pass brought in by Teteroa McMillan. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
Hot 70, hot 70. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line. Third down, 1 yard to go.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go, here we go.
Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Go!
On second down, it's Hubbard. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Panthers take a second quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Returnable from the 1. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. Got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Strong with the return. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
A tight end in motion now. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Here we go.
Pass play now. Finds his man. It's Craig. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43.
Come on. Hey.
Here's a give to Hubbard. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offense is set. This is second and 2. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
It's Hubbard again. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. It'll be a gain of only 1 on second, so that brings up 3rd and goal from the 2.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Let's go now.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Panthers take a second quarter lead. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Panthers' 46-yard line.
Play fake here. Daniels finds some time left. Now here he goes. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Alert! Alert! 19!
They'll run here on 1st down. Has some space inside the 15. And he runs out after a very nice gain. They're going to have to hang on to that momentum, though, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, son. Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and at times stuffing the run.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
70 Lions!
Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. They gave him just enough room to run.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They're going for this, thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a 1st down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Riggs, Riggs.
Must not have liked what they saw on 4th and 1 there. They're going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready.
They're going for this. Thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a first down.
Ready. Broncos switch. Broncos.
It's a run on 4th down. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Warriors 70. 60.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Catch made by Chuba. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs from 37.
Cup 19.
To throw here on first down. He's got it near the 8. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Let's go. Go.
Hubbard runs in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead just before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He takes a pop and the ball comes out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it can go harmlessly out of bounds.
On first down, here's Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds after a tough return. Offense looking at its own 17 to begin the drive.
17-yard line.
On the jump.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. 19 light. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking now from the gun. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Strong with the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 19. Vikings.
Well, come out throwing. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. 2nd down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
At the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Here we go.
Slot man motioned over. Hubbard trying this up the gut. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Dropping back to throw. That's caught by Hubbard. And he'll get this up to his own 44. All down by former Panthers second rounder. It's Jeremy Chin.
There's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Dragon 60, 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw it. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's taken down at the 30. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Running right, here's Hubbard. Sent out of bounds after a pickup of 6, 2nd and 4 coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Throwing now off the play action. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Ready? 70, Skipper Wolf.
3rd down from the gun. Pass is cut at the 9. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
This one taken in by Kraft. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 13-point lead. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throwing this one deep across the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here we go, Stats, go!
Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. Looking for an open man. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now within one score in the fourth. Drake London with the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 35.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Eventually, Kate, these other 31 teams in the league, they're going to have to find some new way, some new scheme to keep this ball out of this dude's hands. The impact he's made on special teams all year. He's been arguably the league's best return man. And he nearly added yet another house call right there.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Come on.
Hubbard again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Completes this one to Kraft. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. You needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
70, Timberwolves.
Fourth down, pass coming. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Panthers 6, 79 Bronx, 18 cards.
Daniels on first down. Hits his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. Go.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
He gets it right back to McLaurin. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And he's down to the 42-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Completed to his running back. Shoots away from one. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going play action. Throw left side cut by Douglas. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Throwing it on second down. Cut out left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Looking on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Trap 60, trap 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Working now from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. That's grabbed at the 10. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
On the jump.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Play fake here. Daniels. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders with a little more work to do to win it here.
On the ready.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready. 70 range. 70. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Chased out to his right. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. They give it to him again. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Another carry for it. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ready.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. Back to the well again. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You sidelines. Should have wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They give it to him up the middle. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 on the play.
Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I change the watch him do it.
Okay,
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
go.
Throwing now. And they break the tie as it's caught for a touchdown. What a call, what a catch, Brock. And that's the play that you win this game. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 49. Panthers 42.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return coming from the 14. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. To score this as a win for the Commanders. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best